Administration and finance. Administration and finance is pillar number 4 for small business success. If product delivery is the engine room of a business, then administration and finance is the plumbing. If it's not done right, you'll end up in a mess. In the administration and finance pillar, we have all those things that are so necessary, but many people find so boring. Things like bookkeeping, organization and filing, sending invoices, paying bills, managing cash flow, paying employees, keeping employee records, meeting tax obligations, meeting other compliance obligations such as licenses, work safety practices, government reporting, etc. Why administration and finance is so important. 1. Managing cash flow. It is no secret that most small businesses are strapped for cash. A Forbes article titled "Why Entrepreneurs Fail." Top 10 Causes of Small Business Failure by Stephanie Burns lists ran out of cash as the number 2 reason for small business failure, affecting 29% of failed businesses. This article uses the post-mortem study of 101 business failures by CB Insights. In my experience, cash flow problems are a major issue for most small businesses. That is why it's so critically important to only give credit when you absolutely have to, and to chase up customers who owe you money and exceed your credit terms. In the November 16th issue of Entrepreneur magazine, E.L. Shiner declared that the 26 million self-employed small business owners in the United States are owed an astonishing $825 billion from outstanding invoices. And a U.S. bank study revealed that poor cash flow management is the cause of 82% of small business failures. Having systems to ensure you are being paid by your customers is critically important. Number 2, keeping your business financially healthy. We looked at cash flow first because it is the lifeblood of your business. It is the most critical survival factor to manage on a daily basis. For longer-term survival, you have to make a profit. Profit is what's left over when you take all your expenses away from your income, and by and large, profit is what you pay tax on. It is different to cash flow because not all money you receive is income, and not all money you pay is an expense. For example, a loan from the bank, and when you put money in from your private resources, is not income. Similarly, making loan repayments and buying equipment are not expenses. Your business needs to make enough profit to allow you to repay loans and meet your personal expenses. It is important for every small business owner to have an understanding of business finances so you can track and monitor the health of your business. A good accountant and/or business advisor will also be helpful. It starts with keeping your financial records up to date. This allows you to regularly analyze your finances to track and manage your margins and costs. You can check the health of your business with financial ratios that help you to detect potential problems early so you can make changes, and also compare your business to others in your industry. We outline some of the key ratios in a separate video, but first, let's look at another reason why your back office is so important. Government compliance. Government compliance effectively means complying with all the legal requirements of running a business, including various local, state, and federal laws. You are required to pay income tax based on your income and expenses, and you need to keep records to substantiate your calculations. You need to keep such records for up to 7 years, depending on the requirements for your country, and even longer in relation to assets and loans. There are often other taxes, such as sales taxes, where records must be kept. There are licenses, health and safety policies, practices, and inspections that all require records to be kept. You need to keep records that enable you to report to the government and substantiate that your reports are accurate. Not complying could potentially leave you exposed legally, open to costly penalties, and put your business at risk. Other reasons for good finance and administration. As your business grows and you take on employees, you then have other responsibilities in relation to keeping employee records. This can incorporate employee agreements, rate of pay, leave entitlements, timesheets, and more, as well as performance reviews, interview records, and so on. So, in summary, this part of the business can be overwhelming, and while it might be boring and take time away from doing work that brings money in, proper attention to administration and finance is essential to business survival. Making it happen. In the section on leadership, I mentioned Michael Gerber, the author of The E-Myth. The subtitle of that book is Why Most Businesses Don't Work and What to Do About It. Michael's answer is that the system is the solution. Everything needs to be systemized to a level that anyone can do it. Thankfully, we live in an age with systems all around us. There are systems for almost everything. Bookkeeping and accounting, paperless record keeping, customer relationship management, customer support, employee recruitment, employee management, point of sale, time management, and so on. The trick is to find the systems that are right for you. One of the major benefits of being a member of the Self Employed Business Academy is the community forum, where members can communicate with other business owners about business issues they face, including feedback on systems you may be considering. The truth is that for most self-employed people, all this back office stuff is a chore they do not enjoy and often ends up being a major cause of stress. So for many, this is the first area where they look for help, either in the form of an employee or by outsourcing. While this can be a great decision, it is important that you, as the business owner, monitor this carefully. After all, it is your money, your business, and your life.